is the focal point, but this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Snagged in the end zone! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hold it, finds his man on the left.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Here's Sellers to throw. Rolls right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Barney. Snags it, and he's open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel.
There he goes! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide left, it's Owens. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Sellers fires left. Intercepted, a first half
too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He's past the sticks. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The fake wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gentry. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders in the hurry up. They just keep firing. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Hunt is on its way. Trying to get started. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Straight ahead, it's Owens. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Sellers through the noise. Looking left. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Throwing, Sellers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. On the move at the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Sellers from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You know, on a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's on fourth down.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Hard running there. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Finds his big tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Hits inside, it's Danzy. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Unloads it left. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. The give is to Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Right side, it's Bowman. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time. And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Off play action. Under pressure. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another first and 10. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end making the adjustment. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Red Raider! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So an 82-yard drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quick give. It's Bussey. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Here's Sellers to throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
And it's LSU, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down.
Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
They put the brakes on it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Hudson. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Powers through the defender. Enough to move the chains. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Buying a little time to his left. He's going to run it. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Hawkins. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gets the back moving. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Williams. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Texas A&M going quickly. Sellers. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side is Coleman Williams. Turning it off. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he puts through the extra point. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throwing, Sellers. Rushes on. Sliding to his left. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that was the free safety, right? That looked like a skinny guy. Usually it's the big boys up front that are getting the sacks on the quarterback, but it's nice when you got guys of different speed that can chase these fast quarterbacks, catch them, and get them on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Gonna let it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns. every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Here's Sellers to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
Going deep. He's got it. To the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The toss sweep to the right. Runs through a tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The give is to Williams. Got the first down. Speeding down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on. Going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback.
Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Sellers. Right down the middle. Just left that ball well short.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Hit as he throws. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws when he gets flushed.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Sellers. Unloads it downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Running inside, it's Edwards. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They're all over him. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Sellers. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. Got the first down. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like
makes a grab and room to run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
Throwing Reed. Look out. Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe. And so the penalty is a loss of down, and it's 2nd and goal. Drops back, it's Reed. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got some room, entered the goal line. And he runs it in for the score.
that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes a guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute headache.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in at the 40. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Stepping to the right. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to...
Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Right side, it's Bowman. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
I think if you're offense here,